Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back with some more of My Garage. And in the last episode, I gave you guys a bonus. I went through and I fixed up our truck that we wrecked. And it is actually in pretty doggone good shape, other than some mechanical aspects. Um, but I mean, you saw, as I did during that video, that the price was $9,000. I spent $160 on paint after I replaced the broken parts, and it went up to 14,000. So I mean, you can't really argue with that much. Um, I think we need some other little miscellaneous stuff in this, but I mean, for the most part, this truck is done. I don't, and it's a junkyard truck, so I don't really care if we go through and take care of everything. This truck here, I may have to take a look at this truck. This truck is never has any brakes every time I drive it, and it really, really, really bothers me. The other thing about this truck that bothers me is it's been sitting here and it got a freaking rust hole in it. And this is where I tried to weld the rust hole back in, but I used one rod to weld in that much right there. That seems a little excessive. The other thing that I discovered is my beautiful, beautiful station wagon in here is getting some patina rust spots on it that I don't understand. If it's in storage, why is it rusting? But that's got, a nice little hopped up performance engine in it. Nothing special. Nothing too crazy. Ah, definitely don't throw the parts outside. Um, those are all Ford parts right there. Actually, I don't. I had a freaking differential laying in here the whole time. Anyway, okay, sidetracked. I've been kind of just deciding what to do, and I really think that the thing that I want to do is repair this engine. And I really don't know what blew the engine up. Like, I know I forgot the air filter in it, but the air filter should not have destroyed an engine. Not in my opinion. So, I'm a little bit torn, but I kind of want to repair the engine. And I want to maybe get started on the cars. And I think I decided it's like that floor's bad. That floor's bad. That floor's pretty good. That's eh. So I'm thinking that this is the better one to rebuild. That one just needs a bad roof. But like the tub's good. So that one just needs a floor and a fender and a roof. This one needs a floor, a fender, inner fender, a hood, a floor, a trunk pan, a tub. I think this one is the one that needs the most amount of work. So we're gonna move this to the customer side. That's the one we're gonna fix up. And this may be the last junkyard build for a while. I'm gonna definitely gonna do some other builds, but I may not concentrate as hard on doing everything out of the junkyard because it has actually been a very long, hard process that didn't go sometimes that well. As you see over here by our BMW series with a blown engine sitting in the garage. But like I said, I just don't understand why it blew up. If I knew why it blew up, I could maybe be like, okay, I screwed up. But the thing is like, I just don't understand. I'm just not exactly sure why it blew up, and I think that's the issue that I'm having. Definitely have some bad parts here. Shed some light on the situation. And I tell you what, the color of this car is turds. Because who would have a turd brown car with a bright green roof? I don't think I can accept that. Um, Having a hard time getting this to clean up. So when it's dented, oh crap. When it's dented, it's a hard time trying to get it to work. Let's open the doors. Like I said, I don't know why I'm worried about cleaning up a car that I'm going to take apart. But I mean, the first step in any process is wash it and clean it. You got to know what you're starting off with. Before you can really go any further. And maybe I won't screw up this one this bad. And like I always tell everyone, when you're painting a car and you're washing it, just stand on it. Don't worry about that paint. It's fine. Alright, so the car is cleaned. But like I said, like who has that color combo? Like I could almost understand if it was like brown with red interior with the is it is that yellow or green? Are my eyes deceiving me or is it yellow or green? But anyway, it doesn't match. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't match. I don't care what anybody says. It doesn't match. Let's get the license plate off. That's garbage. Busted headlight, garbage. Is the grill held in with screws? Or is it bolts? I honestly don't remember if the grill is bolts or not. So there is no tail lights. I'm not sure those mirrors were bad, but so that window regulator's broken. That window regulator's broken. Like, why are all the window regulators always broken? Like, are that is everyone just that big an animal that you're breaking the window regulators? Oh shit, that is a screw. I thought it was a screw for the grill. Let's see here. Radiator's busted. That was a little strange. I didn't think I took the last radiator bolt. So when everything's so dented up, it's so hard to know what's what. Definitely a bad hood. Um, Shoot. So that cross member. See, that wheel looks fine, but it may not be. There it goes. What is holding that in? Hello. Let's see here. We got. I'm not real sure what's holding that piece of suspension in. Like that bolt is undone. That bolt is undone. That bolt is undone. That's un. I'm not sure what's holding. There should be nothing holding that piece in there. But there is. So at least this side has a window. Um, really? It's not what I wanted. Just trying to get a bolt undone. So this car is actually not as bad as I thought it was. So no window over here. That's out. That's out. Oh, bad gas tank. Hey, look, a good rear end. Kinda. Um, the frame. So that frame needs replaced. That frame is solid. That frame is solid. So the frame is mostly solid. I'm gonna have to say. I think that's all one piece. Yeah, excuse me on my Mopar knowledge. I do have some Mopar knowledge. I've actually owned a few Mopars, but I've owned more Chevys than anything else. So I'm gonna say it's getting dark. So how about we drop this? We get to the next day, so we got some daylight on the situation. Oh, nope, don't move. Actually, how about we just pick you up in the air? And get you out of the way. Now I don't have to worry about hitting my head on it or bumping it or anything else. Alright, so the front is bad. Definitely gonna go through some grinding wheels and That's my last grinding wheel, so I'm going to have to go buy some more disc across the street. Alright, so the front of the car is off. Um, that's off. Come on, open the door. Grinding wheels. Probably gonna go through quite a few, so we'll drop one right there. Alright, see you. Where was I? And hell. I think I'm cutting way too much stuff. But you know what? I don't care. Um, Alright, so let's take a look here again. Rocker's off. Didn't really need the rocker off, but that's fine. Didn't need that frame rail off, but alright, so floor. What the heck is still holding the floor in there? Surely it can't be that one little word right there. So that's a good piece of floor. I want this floor. Or this floor. No disc. I already went through the whole box of disc already. That's a little concerning. Alright, so what do we got here on the back? Well, shoot. What is holding the floor? Like for real, what is holding the floor in? I mean, I could just keep cutting the car apart. I don't care. There's nothing else here that's holding that floor in. There goes a fender. I said, I'll cut the car apart. I don't care. This is what I said when I don't know Mopars. What I haven't done enough of them to know where all the freaking body lines are. So apparently, all right. So where is my wrench? Because I know it's here somewhere. Did I lose the wrench again? No, I did not. There it is. The bad thing is about that red interior is both of those pieces appear to be fine. Other than its red interior. Window. Set the window there. And the reason I'm setting the windows here is because it's real easy to lose these windows. They will disappear. I'm telling you. Grinder. I mean, there's that stupid roof. The firewall's off. But like for real, where's my friggin' floorboard? Do I gotta put the frame rails back on before I can... Like, there's nothing literally holding this car together. Does anybody see a freaking, like, holy hell? What have I done? Um, so this piece is bad. Front right panel. I Is that what I needed? Ah, that's not a freaking Chad. What am I doing? That's a Bart. Ah, pay attention. Pay attention. Bart body panel. Front left. Front right. Alright, so apparently we're gonna have some issues here. Alright, so we're gonna weld that piece right there. And what is that? That is I want the floor, man. Where I don't understand why that won't come apart. Screw it. I'll just buy a new one. I don't care. It's o- it's only money. Um, so I don't know if I need to have the rocker panels off or not. So the floor attaches down there. And why can't I attach frame rail? Frame rail right. Alright, so attach that in there. I don't think that is it the jack stands that is not allowing that to come apart? I believe I've had this issue one other time with this game, and it was something to do with the jack stands not allowing the car to separate or something like that. Um, I don't want to weld stuff that is bad. So how do I get this apart? So now it's sitting on the ground. There should be nothing holding this car together. But there is. What is holding the car together? I need some help here. So that's going to be welded right there. And there. Bow. So that needs to come out. I just don't understand why this piece won't come out. What is holding this car together? I've obviously chopped everything up. Um, does somebody have an idea why I can't get this car apart? Well, now we've gone and done it. So that's on the frame rail. Shit. Alright. Now we're back in a pile of junk. Why won't the floor come out? Why won't the floor come out? It's almost like something is glitched in there. Grinder. Find the grinder one more time with no grinding disc. Alright, so that's where I welded. Cut that apart. So that is our pieces out of the inside. So I couldn't get that a minute ago. I don't see nothing here to cut. I mean, screw it. Let's cut off the... But that won't come off either. Like, that should come right off. I don't understand. There's nothing holding any of this together. Somebody tell me what I'm doing wrong. Because if I cut the frame out, now that should fall back off. But like I said, it's like, I don't understand. I honestly have no freaking idea what to do. I mean, that's the rocker. Both those frame rails are loose in the back, but what is holding that crap? Nothing. I'm going to switch gears for a second because I'm getting frustrated with that. I don't really know what the hell is going on. Let's set that over here out of the way. I think that um, that's that right there. I'm getting mad. Nothing that seems to be working right today on this game. So we got a battery. It was a good battery till I just dropped it on the ground. So I think that's a good part. There's the fuel line. Alright, so there is our engine out. And it's like, what happened to this thing? Can't believe that exhaust system came out with the whole engine. So that's a good part. Don't no worries there. What the hell? There we go. All right, now I'm stuck. Stuck in a corner. Uh, looks like I can't tell if that's good or bad. I think it's still good. Fuel rail is still good. So the air intake is bad. And I remember something about injectors. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 of the injectors are worn or bad, so we just need to replace all the injectors. Like, I just don't know what else we should do with that. Not really nothing else we can do. So I'm going to set that down right there. No, not that. That. I want to say the intake was fine. Gas tank, cylinder head, exhaust. Exhaust manifold is bad. Really? The exhaust is bad. The exhaust looks fine. So that's why it's so hard to build stuff out of the junkyard. Like, that part looks fine. And it's also saying that the exhaust manifold is bad. That part looks fine. Like, I have a hard time believing that those parts are bad. Ooh, that doesn't look good. So that part looks fine. Um, the cams look fine. Timing chain looks fine. And whose idea was it to put 387 bolts on these cams? Like, I just don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 retainers. 8 cam bearings. Retainers, whatever you want to call them. So we know the spark plugs are bad, so we need new spark plugs. But I am torn on whether just replacing the engine with all brand new parts. Because, like, not all the parts are bad, but we know some of the parts are. It's just like, what are you going to do? I don't even know why I took the plugs out. The whole head's bad, so we'll just do one of these. 68 bucks. Where's my piston? Hello? There is a piston missing. This engine came apart. Oh, shit. Like, this engine really came apart in there. Like I said, that's the first time I've ever blown an engine. Loose, 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 loose. Why won't that come off? Oh. There's no way I forgot a piston when I put it together. So all I need to know is, was the crankshaft worn? I don't believe the crankshaft was worn. The timing chain's bad. Piston's bad. Water pump's bad. You know, I'm kind of thinking, how the frick is the gas tank bad? Gas tank is bad? Really? Hey, Lee, where's the second bolt? And I think I got a full tank in there too. This is turning into be an expensive day. So let's go to the rat. Um, block 16R. That's what I thought. 16R. 16R. Um, I don't even know what to do. We're buying that. We need a new gas tank. Need a new water pump. Camshafts are fine. Crankshaft was fine. Blockhead. Exhaust manifold. Head gasket. Ignition looks fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oil filter. Throttle. Timing chain. And exhaust. Well, we could have got high performance injectors. Alright, so there's all of our parts. We're standing in a pile of parts. Alright, so let's go grab our crank. Well, some of the stuff we can't pick up. Wonderful. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pistons. Like, I actually kind of want to go back and look at my old video. Like, I know I put all 6 pistons in there. So I'm not super worried that I did it. But, like, I've never seen a piston missing ever. So, I am curious. Why there was a piston missing. Alright, so nope, head gasket. Cylinder head. And a cam. Well, I don't want to take the cam. Why won't it take the cam? I had to put the... I don't know. I don't ask questions. sometimes I'm just, when I see some of the stuff that's going on, my real life mechanic skills kick in, and I'm like, something ain't right here. And I'm having just kind of that right now, where I'm like, something ain't right. Like the cam not going in, and I had to put the timing chain in first. Because yeah, you would never do that ever, ever, ever. All right, so says the water pump is bad, but I don't believe that. So we're gonna take the game's word that the water pump is bad. And we're gonna put a new water pump. I don't know why I have a new alternator there. That was a screw up. I didn't mean to buy an alternator. Alright, so spark plug. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright, so now all new plugs, all new pistons, crank pulley, and fan. So crank pulley and a fan. So was I missing a piece of trim before? Because I don't remember having that trim. Don't remember having that piece of trim on there. Could have been there, could have not been. I don't know. Intake. Alright, so I need my exhaust off of there. Those pieces are good. Bad, 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 bad. So there's all my junk parts. I'm just curious. Like, I've never had screw-in injectors ever. I mean, I know that the injectors on my bike, they're push-in. I mean, a fuel rail does go over top of them and hold them in place, but I've never, ever, ever had screw-in injectors. I'm trying to think, like maybe in diesel application, there might be some screw-in injectors, but I'm struggling to think of anything. Like normally they get held in with a bolt or something on top of them. So I'm not 100% certain of actually. Can we do this? Can I set that down right there? Pull that cap off. This now this is how you fill up a gas tank. $50. I mean, screw trying to use the little jugs. We'll just take the gas tank across the street and fill up the gas tank. Why have I never thought of that before? Alright, well, I bought a fan that I didn't need because I wasn't paying attention. Alright, so throttle body. I'm not sure what that's screwed down to, but sure. Air filter. Lid. And tell me why I can't pick up a goddamn oil filter with a wrench in my hand. Where's the starter? I left the starter on the block. Why did I buy a flywheel? All the time I buy stuff that I don't need to buy. So that other bolt is hidden right there behind that stupid bolt right there. Alright, so our engine, you know what, screw it. No, I'm not gonna use that. That's fine. I got a flywheel over here. Completely fine. Actually, screw it. We're gonna set that down. That other bolt is hidden. Fuel rail. Definitely need the fuel rail. Alright, there we are. And I actually haven't been paying attention to time, but we're not doing that bad. I thought we might be dragging this episode out, but honestly, we're not doing too shabby. Alright, so there's our part. Fuel rail. 2 bolts on the fuel rail. Did I just lose my parts? I did not. Alright, so junk. 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 Set that over there out the way. I hated throwing away that water pump. Like that water pump did not look bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're missing a piston. 100% missing a piston. I just don't know why we're missing a piston. And that's the part that is bothering me just a wee little bit. So there we go. We're getting more stuff on the part shelf that we don't need. And that's an empty box of plugs. Alright, so hoist down. Engine in. Engine in. Alright, fuel pump. Fuel pump is on. So fuel line now. So the fuel line has a little freaking clamp right there. That's what was stopping me that one day from getting those out. All right, so bolt, bolt. Bolt. Fender. So I think we have our car back together. Minus double checking. So I think we have a leak. I think we need a new radiator. So we probably should replace the radiator. Just because. Alright, so um really? Wolf rat. So that's the part that's kind of gets me. Like, why is that a different radiator for the 6-cylinder D and damn it, didn't it make me tighten it down first? See, that's stupid. I had to tighten down the radiator before I could put the hoses on. Alright, so that radiator might not be bad. That has the same looking leak as that one right there. Where is the dipstick? I definitely need to check the oil before we do anything. Dipstick, dipstick, dipstick. So the oil could use a little bit. Not a lot. And we probably spilt more oil all over the engine than we got in it. Like, the funnel in this game doesn't work for shit. Alright, so let's recheck the engine oil. Engine oil is good. Oh, come on. There we go. Oil cap. Oil cap is good. Well, I mean, at least we got something accomplished. Oh, shit. Just got... Hey! I was walking there. Um... I don't know. We got something done. I do kind of want to hear the car fire up. So we need to get some coolant in it. All right, we're filling it up. So this is the way it should be. Just pour it right in there. Right in there with no problems. I mean, it's not full yet. Is it going to take that and the other one? All right, so there we go. Maybe I forgot to put coolant in the other engine. It had oil. I mean, the thing is, it didn't give me no warning lights. So, I don't know. I really don't know what happened to the other engine in this car. There we are. Cap. Wrench. Oh, Alright, so there we have our exhaust on now. And you would think there would be at least another hanger somewhere else. So remember this car was worth like what, 25 grand? Let's take a look now. It's in better condition and it's worth 29 grand. Let's see what it sounds like if we go to start it up. Come on, pick it up. Alright, so here we are. Where's the key? Oh, that baby fired right up. But my gauge still doesn't work inside the car. Gauges. Well, that doesn't do it. Interior. Cluster. What a cluster. Fuck. I'm actually just curious to see what miles it says now. So at least the gauge does work now. And I don't see a ton of miles. Good thing I looked. Are we gonna blow up the car twice in a row? $220. We're gonna hit 240. 240. 260. Okay, the car is a little bit faster, although it has no brakes now. Now we got 3/4 of a tank of gas in it. By taking the gas tank, whoa, 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 buddy. It does do a burnout though. So it does have some brakes at low speed. Definitely has no brakes at high speed. Okay, we can live with that. Yeah, no brakes, no brakes. Like I had to hit the E brake to slow her down. Oh, we got 8 kilometers on it now. 8 Ks. Kilometers. Kilometers. Is that the same thing? Yeah, definitely no brakes. Woo, baby. She's rowdy. Yeah, no brakes. I'm having to hit the E brake now to slow her down at all. Like, I don't understand. Why I gotta keep hitting, like, ah, it's closed. What day is it? Maybe it should be getting ready to open at 8, right? Oh yeah, it just opened. I just saw it. Hey, look, I got my foot on the brake right now and it's going forward. The only way for me to stop is to hit the e-brake. Oh, get out of here. I want to have to go through this again, pushing this car around. Alright, full diagnosis. What is still wore out on this car? So it's worth $29,000. Cylinder head cover. Really? Ventilator 12. What the hell is the ventilator 12? Ventilator 12. Ventilator 12. It's got a bad shot. Oh, no wonder it won't stop. All the brakes are bad. Look at all the parts on the car that are junk. I don't know, folks. I'm not sure what else we should do with this car. It does run and drive now. And you know what? The paint. I don't like the paint. Oops. Ventilator 12. What the hell is a ventilator 12? I really want to know what the freaking ventilator is. Brakes. Rust removal. Ah, shit. You gotta park in the paint booth. Really? Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Come on. Come on. The car is freaking stuck. Oh my lord. You know what? I don't even care. We got a brand new engine. Look at it. You can see the alternator and the fan turning. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave the episode off here. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe, drop some comments down below. Let me know what you want to see in the future. My name's Andy. Appreciate every view. See you guys later.